In our last video, we incorporated a mod known as Autodrive into our farm build here on Harvest Valley. The first route we set up connected our silo to our cow barn so that we could feed our cows TMR and give them a good supply of straw. We also set up a route to bring our silage from our fermenting silo over to our main silo in order to make TMR for the cows. We also set up a partial route over to our fermenting silo so that we could unload grass into the silo in order to turn it into silage. Today we're going to finish that route and bring that route all the way back out into the field so we can make a continuous loop from the field to the fermenting silo. We'll also set up a route from the farm to the shop and from the shop back to the farm in order to bring new equipment that we purchase to the farm and any equipment that we want to sell back to the shop in order to get a better price for it. But the biggest project for this video is going to be to set up a way to have a tractor and a trailer automatically unload a combine as it harvests a field. So as you recall in our last video, we made a route going from our fermenting silo here, and we made a continuous loop that came all the way back around to our grass field here at field 12. So what we're going to do now is take part of this route and veer off into our field 12 here. Let's go ahead and start a single one-way path, connect our first couple of dots, and then let's just run out into this field and make a big loop. Get out here into the middle of the field. We'll stop for just a second and label this as field 12. Now we'll just run right back around to our fermenting silo. That way, as we harvest this field, we can have our AI driver drive to the fermenting silo and automatically unload and return to the field. So now let's see about making a route from the farm to the shop. First of all, we forgot to name this the farm last time we were here. My mistake. Now we can head on over to the shop. So as we head on over to the shop, we notice that this road is not connected all the way straight through. For whatever reason, Autodrive did not make this route all the way through when it initially set up the routes. So what we need to do is just go ahead and connect these. Here's a little tip that I didn't show in the first video, where we can add a single point and delete a single point whenever we want to. If you hold down the control key and click your left mouse button, you'll place a node anywhere you want. And of course you can move that node anywhere you want to. But let's get this lined up and we'll connect these two dots here. Now we just need another node or two to connect into the next section here. So we'll just put a couple of them in here. It'll automatically put a connection line in there. We just need to connect that one. We just need to connect the last two here, from here into here. And now our route is complete to the shop. Here at the shop, we've got a wide enough entrance here that we can just make one big loop into the shop. So let's back up here just a second. And then we'll just make a big loop into and out of the shop. This area over here is where we will sell a piece of equipment. So we'll make our loop come through here. And then our other equipment that we buy will be spawned just to the left of where we are right now. So we'll go ahead and make a trace right back out into the street. Be sure and turn your record off. Let's connect these two dots. Since we're able to make one big continuous loop, we'll just label this as the shop. So now if we have a piece of equipment at the farm that we want to bring over to the shop to sell, when we pull into the shop, we'll be right in the area here. We just have to hop out, go to our little icon here to open the shop menu, sell what we wanted to sell, If we're going to buy another piece of equipment, it will spawn in this area here, and we can swing around, pick it up, and head back to the farm. While we're here at the shop, we just went ahead and bought a TMR mixer, and we'll go ahead and bring that over to the farm. Once we're hooked up, all we have to do is select a target for the farm. And there he goes. And here's our helper back at the farm. Now we want to set up our route into and out of field 12 so that we can unload our combine. First thing we do is set up a route into the field. Hit record for a one-way street. We're going to loop out here to the edge of the field and mark it as field 10. Right along the edge here. We'll stop right here, designate this as field 10. Now we'll just continue our loop back over to the silo, and we'll just tie right back in right here. Turn off our record, connect into here, and we've got that part set up. So this is the field we want to harvest, but if you notice, it's not ready for harvest yet. So for demonstration purposes, we go back into our easy development controls by hitting the function 12 key on our keyboard, and we can go in and set this to anything we want. We're in field 10. We have oat growing. We want it to be ready for harvest. Let's make the ground layer 100% fertilized. It's been plowed already. There's no weeds in it. Let's say it's been limed already. That way it'll maximize our yield. We just go down here and confirm, and then close and confirm. And we've got a field that's ready for harvest. So now that we have a field ready for harvest, we just need to set up our combine and set up our tractor and trailer. Here's our tractor and trailer. And if we go down here, if we come into our menu here and toggle through until we get to, see where it says unload combine. We want to set this as field number 10, and then we're going to unload into the silo. So all we do is turn this on, and our driver will go to field 10. And if you notice here on the screen, it says no harvester with the same target found. All we have to do is select field number 10. We don't have to turn anything on or anything like that. We just have to be in the drive, field number 10, and we don't have to do anything else. Now when we go back to our tractor and trailer here, you see we don't have that message anymore because everything is coordinated. So now we just set our harvester to work, and when he gets to about 60% full, he will call for an unload from the tractor trailer. We've hit 60%, and now you can see the tractor trailer is going to move around to catch up to the combine. As it says right here, catching up with the combine. Now this is where the AI worker gets a little squirrely. With a small field like this, there's not much room for the tractor and trailer to get up alongside the combine and actually unload the combine as it's harvesting. But we might be able to see it do that here. You see the tractor trailer didn't catch up until the combine is almost at the end of the field, but it will unload just like that. But now they ran out of room, so the tractor trailer is going to back off a little bit while the combine turns around. And then the tractor trailer is just going to follow the combine all the way back down to the other side of the field because he is not going to get on the other side of the combine and run over a bunch of the crop in the field. And there you can see the tractor trailer is going to turn around and follow the combine down to the other end of the field. And you see the distance that he is behind the combine there. That is this distance here, 1.75 meters. And this is the way the process is supposed to work. I don't have to do anything with it. I can be out doing some other work around another field, taking care of my cows, or doing something else, picking up equipment from the shop. But I don't have to unload this combine. Of course, now you're going to be paying driver wages for all of this, so there is a trade-off. Now, once the trailer is at 100% full, the tractor will head back to the starting point at field 10. Then you see it just switched to the silo. He's going to head to the silo and unload and then come back to field 10, ready to go again. There he goes to unload. Now that he's finished unloading, he'll pull forward to the silo marker and then head back to field 10. And here's our tractor and trailer back at the waiting spot at field 10. And here our tractor gets the call again to come unload our combine. So there you have it, some additional ways that Autodrive can help you with tasks around your farm. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions about what we did today with Autodrive, or if you have suggestions for future videos. Be sure and visit the Farm Bubba channel homepage, and while you're there, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when the next video posts. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.